What's up, everybody? Hey, this is awesome. I've got some super great news about our last adventure. I just got my care package from Jen's Ace. I'm super excited to be a part of these guys and having them be a part of what I'm doing for the 176-mile trek we're doing next year across the state of Vermont. Four of my friends and I are walking from the top of Vermont to the bottom of Vermont. We're really excited about this. I've been reaching out to people, seeing if they want to help us, support us, and see if they want to be a part of this crazy adventure. And Jen's Ace, they have stepped up and they have sponsored me for this event, and I'm super excited to show you what I got from them. As you can see, I got this lovely new pit mat. This is awesome. Obviously a hat, this is the body I'm using from RC 4-wheel drive. I just wanted to put that out there so everyone would see the body I'll be running. But yeah, we'll start with the swag. I got some super awesome hats, as you guys can see. I'm doing a new setup here, so if you see me being awkward, it's me trying to figure out if I'm in frame or not. A yellow and green hats. I figure I'll probably bring a couple of these with me with the weather. These might get soaking wet, ruined, dirty, so I wanted a couple to make sure I had a fresh one. I'm gonna leave one at probably this one back at the house, so I have a nice clean hat. But I got those awesome hats. I have a sticker pack, which I needed, so I can start stickering all my build and how I'm gonna go through that. I wanna show my support because these guys have supported me, which I'm pumped about. Shirts, I got 2 shirts. I haven't opened those yet, but they're similar to the hats. This one looks cool, kind of looks like a fishing racing team shirt. I like it. I'll open that one up later. Probably really loud. Is that really loud? I don't know. That's probably loud. I'll stop by. I apologize. Here comes the good stuff. So I've been talking to them for about a week, and they asked me what I needed and, give us a wish list. So I gave them the wish list of what I wanted. I kind of went through their website and went through all their batteries. I tried not to, be selfish and be like, give me the most expensive batteries, XYZ. Kind of went right in the middle of the road with what I wanted as far as performance and what I'm used to using. I do use a lot of Jen's Ace and Tattoo batteries, so I know what to expect out of them. So I went with the 3 cells, 1800, and the reason I went with these 3-cell 1800 is these will be running my accessories, lights, if I run the lights during night, not if, when, as well as I will be running, a motor fan or an ESC fan, depending on what setup I use. But these are the 1800 3S. These will be used at night exclusively, so I'm pumped about that. I got 6 of those. I'm gonna fold that up. But these batteries are awesome. I use the 1300s in a lot of my scale builds, and I get about an hour and a half, 2-hour runtime out of them. So I think if I get an 1800 3-cell, I should be able to run the entire night with this on just 2 lights, because I'm not going crazy with excessive lights. But yeah, I got 6 of those. Move those over there. And now the meat and potatoes is the Jen's Ace 7.4 60C 5000. I wanted their G-Tech. I like their G-Tech batteries, but I wanted to go with a 5000. I'm used to 5000, 5200 mAh, and I usually get 2 to 3 hours running time. And that's heavy trail use and a lot of on and off with the throttle. These were going to be used not hard, honestly. So I'm hoping to get hours out of these batteries. We went with the 7.2, the 2S, because we don't need 3S. We don't need to be going super fast, super hard. When I did the 64-hour challenge and the 48-hour challenge, we ran on 2-cell, and they lasted hours. Again, climbing a mountain with 2 cells is fine because you're not trying to, you know, climb the sickest lines or get there in the fastest time. But yeah, these are the 5,000 2 cells that I'll be running. I got 8 of these. I got 8, or I asked for 8 because I want to be able to cycle through the batteries and not keep using the same 2 or 3 batteries for 176 miles. I don't know what the cause and effect will be of just draining and cycling that much. So I wanted to have some play with the batteries that I'm using and cycle through them. Because there's a lot of unknown for myself and a lot of the guys. Yeah, we've used batteries. Yeah, we've gone out on trails. Yeah, we've done 48 hours and they've been just fine. But we're going 176 miles nonstop. I mean, we're going to stop, I think, one time for one night to catch up on some sleep, and then we're just going to go. I think we're going 48 and 48, and that's going to put us in the window of the 176 miles. So we're going to be cycling through these batteries right here. And like I said, I think they're going to be just fine for what I need to do. And like I said, I got 8 of these. And if they're holding up and doing well, obviously I'll have extras for my teammates if their batteries aren't going as well, or if these aren't going as well. But I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty confident in that. But I have to give Gens Ace a huge shout out for supporting us on this adventure. They support Ledge Stock too, our big event that we do every year. They're always donating lots of prizes, and I appreciate their relationship and trusting me with their stuff, and to, you know, hopefully make history with an RC, and these will be the batteries I'll be using for history making. That's it for now, you guys. I'm not gonna go into some big diatribe of stuff that I don't know information on yet, but I just wanted to give them a shout and say thank you so much for supporting this. It really means a lot to me. And you got a fan for life, just know that. So thanks, you guys. Check it out.